Today, Fortnite has announced that Chapter 1 is coming back to the game. Now, that statement may sound clickbaity, it may sound crazy, but this is true and nearly fully confirmed. Today, I'm going to be breaking down when and how the Chapter 1 map is going to be coming back to Fortnite, everything that you guys need to know about it. Let's dive right into the video. Now, as you guys can see from the gameplay here, Fortnitemares is back in the game, and this update of Fortnitemares is probably my favorite Fortnitemares update literally ever, mainly due to the fact that the Chapter 1 map is coming back, and that has been revealed in this Fortnitemares update. Now, for those who don't know, Fortnitemares included a ton of stuff, but one of the really neat things is that in Cato Thorne's throne room and also in the home screen of Fortnite, you can now see the time machine that was shown in the teaser trailer for this season. Now, that time machine used to have a date set in like 2020, I want to say, back when a specific Aurelia skin was released, and it made sense with everything. Basically, he went back to that specific date, he grabbed the skin out of the item store, and he brought it back to the modern map. Now, that release date is set to the release date of Chapter 1 Season 5. Now, thankfully, that's not where the theory ends. There is actually a ton of leaks confirmed about this. Basically, a bunch of different leakers have a ton of sources, some of them at Epic Games, some of them who aren't at Epic Games, but typically, if you want a trustworthy leaker, you look to HypeX. And HypeX today has tweeted out that Chapter 1 is returning. Now, specifically, word for word from him, a reliable source, again, HypeX himself is a pretty reliable source, so if he's trusting somebody, that means it's probably going to happen, claimed a day before Season 4 that Chapter 1 returns in Season 5 due to the time machine breaking, and that will cycle through Chapter 1 seasons for a month with constant map changes and OG weapon / loot pool until the black hole, and then we go into Chapter 5. And today, like I just mentioned to you guys, we see Chapter 1 Season 5 teasers. Now, this is not only through the date on the time machine, but also if we look over to Mega City, there is an image of the Chapter 1 sky. Now, for those who don't know and probably haven't been paying attention that much, there is a difference between the Chapter 1 sky and the Chapter 2, 3, 4. Like, the skies look a little bit different. And over in Mega City, there is the Chapter 1 sky, again, hinting at the return of this Chapter 1 map. Now, how is this going to be happening? Well, like HypeX mentioned in the tweet, basically what's going to happen is that Dr. Sloan is going to pull a amazing heist, that's literally the theme of this season, and she's going to steal the time machine straight from under Cato Thorne's nose. Once she gets her hands on it, she's going to try to power it up, but quickly realize that she's too stupid to operate it. Not that Sloan is dumb, she's actually one of the most genius masterminds in the entire Fortnite lore universe, but she doesn't know how to handle a time machine because she didn't build it. So basically, it's going to go haywire. Everything's going to go wrong, and it's going to pull the Chapter 1 Season 5 map onto our Chapter 4 island. Now, to support this theory even further, the theme of Chapter 1 Season 5 was Worlds Collide. Could this be an insane foreshadowing from Epic Games all the way back in Chapter 1, saying that worlds collide, and now in Chapter 4, we're seeing that official collision, where our reality is colliding with the Chapter 1 Season 5 reality. There's a very, very, very strong likelihood that this is going to be happening, and on top of that, Chapter 4 Season 4 is an incredibly short season. It is ending in under a month from now. This season basically just got released. This means that we're going to see about a month-long Season 5 before Chapter 5 gets released, and all of this timing adds up perfectly to have the original Chapter 1 map returning around November 4th. So, as always, with literally everything in the Fortnite universe, if you want to stay up to date on this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I have been a little bit lackluster on uploads, but that's just because my life has been incredibly busy recently. With this release of this new season, I am going to be on top of all of the news, so make sure to stay subscribed, turn on notifications if you don't want to miss anything like that. But overall, this is basically confirmed that the Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5 map is going to be coming back to Fortnite. Now, quick overview of how I think this is going to happen, but again, from here on, it's a little bit of speculation. What I believe is going to happen is that the first week of the season, we're going to get Chapter 1 Season 5. This is the first week of Chapter 4, Season 5, that is. We're basically going to get the entire loot pool, the entire map, or even like a little bit of a modified map combined with our current map of the Chapter 1, Season 5. So we get all the guns that we had back then, everything about it. Then, after a week of playing Chapter 1, Season 5, we're going to move on to Season 6. After a week of Season 6, we'll move to Season 7. After a week of Season 7, we'll move to 8, then 9, then Season X, and finally end up back in the black hole. This sets up perfectly for the timing wise because that's about 6 weeks, and that is about how long Chapter 4 Season 5 is slated to be. So we're probably going to be getting a ton of content in November, so like I mentioned, stay subscribed to the channel to stay up to date with literally everything. But for now, that's all we know about the return of the Chapter 1 map in Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 5. If you guys did enjoy this video or find it helpful, then please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, as that would help me out a ton. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.